Small motors like this one usually have a high kV rating, so their peak efficiency is typically found at high speeds. This specific motor has a relatively low kV rating for its size, but if a significant continuous torque is required, a reduction stage of some sort should be used to prevent overheating by operating at higher speed where it operates more efficiently. My goal was to create an integrated actuator joining the motor and gearbox into a single compact assembly rather than stacking them sequentially. My initial plan was to use a standard planetary arrangement using the outrunner as the sun gear. To keep the assembly compact, I wanted to limit the ring gear diameter as much as possible. The downside is that the ring gear ends up relatively small compared to the rotor-constrained sun gear, which inherently limits the achievable reduction ratio. Additionally, a motor like this has significantly more axial length than a single planetary stage requires. That's why I pivoted to a Wolfrom design, which uses two sequential planetary gear sets in a way that makes much better use of the motor's length. In a planetary gearbox, the carrier is usually the output. In a Wolfram setup, the second ring gear takes that role instead, resulting in the carrier not being kinematically required. The second sun gear is not required for the gear motion either, but I do recommend adding either one to support the planets against radial gear forces. For my design, I used a hollow second sun gear where the motor fits through. This keeps the gearbox compact, removes the need for a planet carrier, and makes the design more 3D printable. To avoid repeatedly changing the tooth counts by hand, I wrote a gearbox generator script in Python using CQ gears. The script treats the mechanism as two nested planetary gear sets. The first stage is calculated using standard planetary gear formulas. The second stage is then solved using the carrier size of the first stage as a fixed input, since both stages need to share the same carrier. All parameters are adjustable, so you can choose which ones are fixed and which ones are calculated automatically. The script runs several validation checks to ensure the geometry is geometrically valid. I specifically designed the matplotlib visualization to show invalid configurations as well, so you get an intuitive feel for which combinations actually work in a compound setup and why. Depending on the common divisors of your tooth counts, the planet gears may be unique or identical due to phase shifting. The script checks this automatically and shows you the result. While it doesn't change much for 3D printing, it may be more important for other manufacturing techniques and makes the physical assembly easier. Since this version is intended as an educational setup rather than a finished actuator for a specific application, I left out things like output bearings. This 3D printed version is fairly noisy, but adding some grease already reduced the noise significantly. That was it for this video. If you have any questions, you can ask them in the comments below. Please consider subscribing and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.